Hey crossword fans! Today we're going to be solving the New York Times crossword for Monday, January 17th, 2022. Alright, let's get started. Okay, it looks like we have some gray shaded snake-like shapes in the grid today. Very interesting. Let's start with one across. Blank and downs. I think that should be ups and downs. Let's see if we can build off of ups here. Dislodge as printer paper. Maybe that could be unjam. Bogus. What's another word for bogus? We could ask Bill and Ted maybe. I don't know. T for gossip, e.g. Well, tea is used as kind of a metaphor for gossip sometimes, right? When you ask someone to spill the tea. But metaphor definitely doesn't work here. It's not a symbol. I'm not sure what this is going to be. Org for the Flyers and Red Wings. Those are hockey teams, right? So that would be NHL. Blank Domini. I guess that would be Anno Domini in the year of our Lord. Goodness gracious. And these quotation marks mean we need to come up with an equivalent phrase for goodness gracious. I wonder if it's going to be my word. It doesn't seem like it, right? Having a W here would be really bad. This should be slang, right? T for gossip. That's a kind of slang. Yeah. Is it like my gosh, maybe? Yeah. Okay. So maybe this could be phony for bogus. Yeah. All right, let's take a look at our first long across here. This is most likely our first theme answer. Teenage military leader canonized in 1920. It's looking like that has to be Joan of Arc. Yeah, interesting. So we have an arc here. I wonder what's going to be in the second half of our shaded squares. Let's build towards that. In the past could be a go. What's the blank? Could that be what's the diff? What's the difference? Cracked as a door. That's ajar. The door is ajar. Glutton's demand. I guess that could be more. If you're gluttonous, you just want more and more. What is this? John or John Quincy. Those were two of the presidents of the United States. They were John Adams and John Quincy Adams. Okay. First toy to be called an action figure. It looks like that has to be G.I. Joe. Religious offshoots. Those are going to be sects. Not inclined to reveal one's feelings. I think this wants to be reticent. Yeah, so what does that give us here? Arctic? Interesting. Arctic. There's a lot of things that are called Arctic. I'm not sure if the snake shape here has any significance. I don't think I've ever heard of an Arctic snake. Rocks in a drink? If you ask for rocks, you're going to get ice. One who worships the triple goddess, the horned god. I wonder if that's a Wiccan. Nice, yeah, a little bit of witchcraft today. Off the wall could be wacky. Congresswoman blank Omar. I know that's Ilhan Omar. I'm not sure how to spell her name. I'm gonna need some help there. Keep this up when you're down. You want to keep your chin up if you're down, right? Philosopher Immanuel. That's Immanuel Kant. Number on a foam finger. I would want this to be 1. So maybe it's not wacky. Maybe it's wacko? Like one of the Animaniacs? Yeah. 1. Ooh, that was kind of tricky there. Okay, so I think this has to be an L. Ilhan Omar. Yeah, okay. Country singer Patsy. That's definitely Patsy Cline. I don't know much about music, but I have heard of Patsy Cline. Itchy say? Is it allergic, possibly? Let's see. Sign of an old wound. Yeah, that would be a scar. Marx's collaborator on the Communist Manifesto. Oh man, I know I've seen this name in a grid before. I want to say it's like angles, maybe? Let's see if that's right. Let's see if we can confirm that. Scrapes out. And when you have a word in parentheses like this at the end of your clue, that means you need to be able to put it at the end of your answer and still have it make sense. So I think this could be ekes out. Yeah, that means you're kind of just scraping by. Jacob's first wife, oh boy. Well, a 4-letter biblical name that starts with L. I'm just gonna guess Leah. I don't know that for sure, but it looks pretty good. Reasonable. I wonder if that's sane. Yeah, let's try that. Let's just make sure those are right. We have IKEA for furniture megastore. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And she sells seashells by the seashore. A devious tongue twister. I'm not going to try and say it again. Okay, that all looks good. Let's try and build down towards our next gray snake down here. Beginner in modern lingo. That would be a noob. Yeah, especially if you're playing video games. Word before trap or prize. Is it going to be booby trap? Booby prize? Yeah, that's a fun entry there. Okay, dove or dial. Those are both an example of a soap. Hindu festival of colors. I think I've seen this before, but I don't remember what it is. Skin soothers. That could be aloes. Yeah, maybe something you would have in your soap. Blank. James Blank. I think we all know that's Bond. James Bond. Himalayan cryptids. Cryptids are kind of like legendary monsters, right? I think this is going to be yetis. Okay. Bogus? Bogus. Kind of like this bogus up here, right? Phony? Another way to say phony. I'm not sure. Actress Rig of the Avengers. That's interesting. Are they talking about the Marvel Avengers, or are they talking about the old television series? I think this might be the old TV series, actually. I'm not sure who this is. Sign of fire. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Maybe this is going to be a sham. There we go. Sufficient to Shakespeare? What is that going to be? This is going to be some kind of poet speak. Sufficient. I'm not 100% sure what this is going to be. Describing Chardonnay, e.g. Is this going to be a word that can describe Chardonnay? I'm not sure what that's going to be. Interesting. You know what? It looks like we have a grid spanner here. Let's take a peek at this. This is going to be another of our theme answers. Ooh, it looks like this is going to be a revealer. Okay, I'm kind of glad to see this because I'm really not sure what's going on with these. Insignificant amount, or a hint to this puzzle's shaded squares. Okay, so this answer is going to be something that is an insignificant amount. It kind of seems like it's going to end in ocean, and a phrase that ends in ocean that brings to mind is a drop in the ocean. That's an insignificant amount, right? Yeah, a drop in the ocean. That looks great. Okay, is that going to help here? Describing Chardonnay. Yeah, I think you could use oaky to describe Chardonnay. That's a word you could use to describe the notes in a glass of Chardonnay. Yeah. Okay, this looks like it has to be Diana. Diana Rigg. Sufficient. It's not enough with an F at the end, right? That looks too weird to be true. What is this? Dragon-like creature of fantasy. Dragon-like. That's interesting. I don't know. What is this one? Emergency relocation of people for short. That should be evac. Okay, boy. You know, I think this might be a wyvern. The only reason I know that is because they have them in World of Warcraft. It's another kind of cryptid, maybe? Okay, I think it's like this. That's a very tricky piece of fill. It's nice though. Look at all those rare letters. Okay, this is Inao. Wow. That is a tricky crossing there for a Monday, yeah. All right, so we kind of got the revealer filled in and didn't talk about the theme. So this revealer is a drop in the ocean, and we have Arctic and Indian here, it looks like. All right, so it looks like these are just going to be names of oceans. There's the Arctic Ocean and the Indian Ocean. I wonder if this one down here is going to be the Pacific Ocean. I have a feeling that's what we're going to be dealing with, yeah. Let's start building down towards that one. In the 70s or 80s, say. Is this talking about decades, or is this talking about a person's age? I'm not sure. Bit of inspiration. That could be an idea. Mortarboard tosser? What is mortarboard? That sounds vaguely familiar to me, but I can't think of where I would have heard that. Mortarboard. Clown accessory that's often bright red. It's not the nose? An accessory. Genuine. That should be real. Rachel of MSNBC. I think that's got to be Rachel Maddow. Okay, what is this down? Oh, this is talking about temperature, isn't it? In Fahrenheit, 70s or 80s are warm. Yes, that sounds lovely right about now. I think it's about 10 degrees where I am. Okay, so this is going to be a wig. All right. And then this will be a grad, right? A mortarboard is the name of the hat that you wear during the graduation ceremony. Okay, so that's going to be grad. Male grooming brand? I think that's Old Spice. Uncorked? Are they talking about Chardonnay? Uncorked. Maybe that's going to be opened, yeah. It has to be opened in the past tense because in the clue, uncorked is in the past tense, and your tenses always have to agree. Okay, places where the cucumbers aren't for eating. I think that's going to be spas, right? You get the cucumber slices over your eyes. Okay, mindless two-player card game. That's definitely war. Twitch, maybe that's a spasm? That's a little tricky. This could be a noun or a verb there. And I guess the answer could be a noun or a verb too. That's funny. Deadly nerve gas. That could be ricin. I think it's spelled like that. Use a stencil on. That should be trace. Indy 500 sponsor. You know what? I think that should be STP. Yeah. So maybe this is sarin gas, not ricin. Yeah, actually, I'm not sure if ricin is a gas. It might be just a poison. Okay, turned white could be paled. Blank Lee dessert brand? I think that's Sara Lee. Russian river, there's the Ural River. Okay, and then what is this going to be? We want it to end in PAC, right? Big dollar election influencing group. That's definitely a super PAC. Yeah, a super political action committee. Okay. Home to the Hang Seng and Nikkei 225 indexes. I think those are Asian indexes, so they would be in Asia. Commercial prefix with bank. Well, we want this to be Pacific, right? Let's put that in and see if that helps us with bank. Yeah, maybe that's going to be Citibank. Yeah, that's a brand of bank. Aid on a hot summer day. Maybe that could be a fan. Instrument in Hindustani music. I think that's going to be a sitar. And major pipes. I guess that could be mains. You're not talking about someone with a really powerful voice. This is talking about like a water line or a sewer line. Yeah. And then this is going to be 1040 org is the IRS. Yeah. One of their many forms. Okay. Digital holiday greeting. That could be e-card. And let's take a look at our last theme answer here. tell someone who gives a hoot. This is another equivalent phrase. I think this is going to be a very sarcastic, as if I care. Yeah, it's a little nasty there. Okay. Smoothie berry. I think that's going to be acai. Very trendy berry. Okay. Like uranium vis-a-vis carbon. I guess uranium is much rarer than carbon. Yeah. And then what's our last one here? Aunt and uncle's little girl. That should be a niece, right? So that gives us rec for a TV remote button. I guess that's record. And this will be Dre, raps Dr. Dre. Yeah. All right. Well, let's put in Dr. Dre and see if that will do it for us for our A Drop in the Ocean themed puzzle. All right, a Monday puzzle in 1852. That's a very good time for us. This was a very smooth Monday solve. I think this is a pretty cute theme, and thinking about it a little more, it was kind of a mystery why these gray shapes were kind of dropping down like this, right? We thought at first they might be snake shapes, but when you look at the revealer phrase, a drop in the ocean, I think that explains it, right? In each of our oceans, there's a drop. Not a drop of water, but a literal drop in altitude. Yeah. Arctic, Indian, and Pacific all have a drop in the ocean. That's very clever. It's a very tight Monday theme. I like that one a lot. I thought there was some kind of advanced language on the puzzle today. Wyvern seems like a pretty arcane word. I really like this one a lot, though. I think if you've read fantasy novels or played some fantasy games, you're probably familiar with this one. And then Enow, that's kind of tricky too. This is a tricky cross, yeah. I liked seeing Wiccan in the grid. That's a really fun piece of fill. I also thought Booby was great too. That's really fun. I guess you could have clued that with a bird as well. And then this ended up being Holi for the Hindu Festival of Colors. Excellent. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed uncovering these drops in the ocean with me. I'm going to be coming back at you tomorrow for the Tuesday puzzle, and I think that's going to do it for now. All right, I'll see you next time.